Hi everybody, welcome to KastorCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil here for another toy of the day. We got so many things from Mike's Toys and stuff that I'm just kind of moving through them. Not to mention the pile of stuff you can see. We got a lot of big Transformers back there that we got coming up. But you can check out a full gallery of these as well as our past archive on KastorCorner.com. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast every Monday night here on Kastor'sCorner.com. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it. So in our order from Mike's Toys and stuff out in California, we got a lot of new toys. It was kind of half Marvel, half Star Wars, with even more Marvel on the way, which I'm so thrilled about. Really one of my favorite toy stores to shop at that I've never stepped foot in. Met Mike through different boards and stuff. Really liked his product. Really great customer service. So I'm always happy when I get the ability to shop there. I really wish it was my local toy store. Honestly, like it's too good, and the customer service is great. So please support that business. For sure. And tell him that you found him through us. So today we're going to talk about this guy, Darth Maul. But not this version. I keep doing this, huh? We're going to talk about this version. So we got this version from our friends Mike's Toys and stuff. And I've got thoughts. And we're going to open it because he's still in the box. We haven't opened him yet. So we're going to do a live unboxing here. So... Marvel, Well, Marvel, I guess. Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, they're all the same. Announced that they were doing the Lucas 50th anniversary. They were nice enough to send us over a box to talk about the Lucas 50th. And so, so we've been seeing this happen all year here in 2021. And one of the things they did was they did 4 of these figures. They're kind of like based on books. And getting it in hand, just want to make sure I don't bend that. Getting it in hand, it feels like a book. It opens like a book. Even has like a cover to tell you about it. Has a back cover to tell you about Hasbro and Lucasfilms. It's a really cool concept, and it's a really good look if you want to kind of save these things. You can put them up on your shelf. You can see which one it is. It's got a great drawing on it. And this is the Darth Maul. It would be considered the Sith Apprentice. I'm going to say it's from a novel because that's what it looks like. It gives a short bio here of him, as well as great artwork from the comic book or novel. Sorry, I like the movies. That's as far as I go. Watch TV shows. I'm not into all the books, backstories, prequels, extended universe, whatever, expanded, extended universe. But I like Darth Maul. I mean, the movie Fanboys is like one of my all-time favorite movies. It really captures that moment of time where Star Wars felt like magic. 20 years or so, or more, 15, 20 years since the last film had come out. More like 15. But at that point, the idea of more Star Wars didn't seem feasible. And then they started to do commercials and trailers. And we were all just like mesmerized by these characters that we had no idea about. He just looked really cool. And there's been updates to this. This is the original Series 1 Black Series Darth Maul. And there's a reason they kicked off the line with him. It's because he has become an iconic character on his own. And thanks to Rebels and expanded universe stories and novelizations and comic books, Maul has life past a Phantom Menace. And so, of all of them, I got the other two. We got 2. I didn't get Luke yet. But of the other 2, there's a reason, and we will talk about that when we get to them. But Maul was one of those ones where I was like, I wasn't sure if I needed it. It looked really cool, but I wasn't sure I needed it. And the same thing that got me to buy the 3 3/4 version of him, the same one that got me to buy the Series 1, Black Series 1, The reason it got me to do this is Maul is just a cool, different, weird-looking character. He's not a human Jedi. He is not a Sith in armor or plain-faced like the Emperor or Dooku or Vader, or just a rebel pilot. The intricacies of Darth Maul here just really capture the imagination. Just look really cool. He's a scary looking character, as this character should be. And you can see it's in his Sith training. So he's all shredded. All the tats are just shown, all the different, I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this. Is he red skinned with black tattoos, or is it red skin with, is he red skinned with black tattoos, or black skinned with red? Did I say any of that right? Basically, are the tattoos red or the tattoos black? Or is that just a natural pigmentation of his skin? I don't know. But his torso looks mostly red with all the black pieces to it. So I don't know. Or did he really just color in his entire skull? Whatever. He's an alien, right? So let's get this guy open. I do not. Jesse, I don't have my handy dandy. I don't know where I put it. I think it's in my bag. Sorry, every time I open it, I hear psst, devalued. Jesse, we got to get the losers going again. We got to do some more openings. We got to do some more work together. So it is definitely a resealable package. The warnings come separately now. So you can definitely hold on to this. And it is a nice box to put on your shelf. It looks like a book when you put it on the shelf. I keep doing this because to me this looks like the book. But to you this would look like the book. So it looks pretty cool. Comes with his signature bow lightsaber. It does come apart. The blades do come off. I applaud them. They started doing these thicker plugged lightsaber blades. The original ones were very thin, and I always felt like they were just going to snap right off. These are much thicker, so they stick in and they hold together better. The plugs here are shaped, so you can only put it together one way with all the buttons out. It's a nice touch. I don't think there's much difference between that and the original besides the blades themselves. That is what it sounds like to open a lot of plastic. After 8 ninjas, I'm surprised everybody in the house didn't want to kill me. He is same size as the original Maul. I'm just taking a look, comparing. Boots look the same. So the lower body really does look the same between these two characters. You can see how they kind of line up. Same lower bodies. Same thing we had with Spider-Man last night. I really thought it was an update. I really thought it was all new. Nope. Where it does benefit is the upper body. So it's got that new... they've been nicknaming it kind of like the barbell, where the neck is separate from the body. And it's not just like a peg into it. So this on Spider-Man 2099, where you have the solid neck with the ball joint into it. This neck right here is a whole separate piece. It gives it a much better range of motion. I really like when they use this on figures. It looks a little more realistic. It gives you a better range of motion. And it's just, like I said, it's just aesthetically a lot more pleasing. It's got the... It's got limited range in the shoulders. You get some pull in and out with those extra pieces there, but not a ton. But you can definitely get him into some fun poses. He's definitely able to kind of fight and get ready to fight. So what's the drawback for this? Because, right, there's always a criticism, right? There's always a thought of how it's better or worse. Face print, so much better. This is very cartoony from back in the day. This is the best they could do. This looks so much more realistic and scary, to be honest with you. And it's a lot more precise on all the horns there. So what's the drawback? Well, I don't know what they could have done. Soft good cape, cloak, may have been nice. Alternate facial expression could have been good. Alternate head. Different hands, so you could use Sith powers, Force powers, to kind of throw people back. I would have, liked that, because he just has the gripped hand. I think overall it's a good addition to the line. My issue is this figure is semi bare bones. Yes, it's got the upper torso, but they're reusing that for one of the gaming figures that you can army build characters similar to him with yellow tattoos instead, or yellow skin. And so they're going to get use out of this upper body for sure. It's not a one-time use, original tooling. The legs definitely are reused from the older figure from what I can tell. Same cuts, same places, same everything. So why do we pay a premium for these guys? That's the real question. The box, it's nice, but if you told me that this box jumped the price $5, I would have said just don't put it in a box. Put it in a plastic bag and give it to me. I think that's the letdown, is that it is a bare bones figure with the least amount of accessories for a premium price. And that's my only issue with it. I am happy I have it. I was going to get him regardless. Like, I like Maul enough. But if you're not enough of a fan of a character, that Luke Skywalker, I don't have any attachment to. It's much harder to rationalize paying that for a character that you don't like. So the premium price really kind of kills it. I'm not saying don't get it. It's a great figure. It's a great update. There's a lot of articulation that you can really do some kind of fun stuff with. You can kind of do that creepy like side head tilt that he's looking at you like he's gonna really come and get you, like that. But it's harder to rationalize that premium price. I really wish Hasbro would save that for things that kind of really need it. More plastic stuff like that. They kind of really need that extra. It doesn't even have the soft goods that the original came with. So I would say that's my biggest disappointment with it. But would I have bought it anyway? Yes. It is a really cool new version of Darth Maul that I don't have yet. So very happy to have it, and can't wait to get to the rest of them. And those of you that know what the other two figures are, you know exactly why I bought them, and we're going to have a very special guest when we discuss them, because 100% of the reason I bought them is 100% of the reason of our special guest, because of him. So leave you with that little tease. You can check out a full gallery of this as well as our archive of everything on castorscorner.com. You can check out the Cornercast podcast up on Apple Podcasts every Monday night. Follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. Check out our TeePublic merch page, and subscribe to the channel under either one of the Darth Mauls. I'm not sure which one he's under. We really appreciate the more of you subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you. Thank you guys for watching another episode here of Toy of the Day, and we'll see you tomorrow with a whole new toy for Saturday, I guess, right? Yeah, Saturday? Yeah. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching here on castorscorner.com.